I don't want to read comments saying, I think this is not gonna work. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. It works on me.
He's calling me out. The defense has no statement. Aloha everyone and welcome to Skincare with Hyram. If you don't know who I am, my name's Hyram and I'm passionate about teaching you how to perfect your skincare routine. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. Bretman fucking rock. If you don't know who Bretman rock is, I don't know where you've been. In today's video, I'm going to be reacting to Bretman rock's skincare routine. I know no one asked for this, but I just thought, fuck it, I want to do it. Even though I personally don't know Bretman, I do feel a little bit of a connection with him because he's one of the very few Hawaii-based YouTubers. That makes like 3 of us. He's based on Oahu, the same island I live on, so I've always felt like a little bit of a connection, even though that really doesn't mean shit. Now here's the thing, when I first discovered Bretman rock, it was like 5-6 years ago, and the glow up. Sis, talk about a fucking glow up. I'm still waiting for that to happen to me. Anytime, God, please take your time. When I first discovered him, I remember that he had, pretty rough skin in the sense that he would have breakouts, skin texture that was pretty visible in his videos. I didn't personally know him, but from what I could see in his content, it was clear that his skin was struggling a little bit. Like all of ours does at one point in time, it's normal. But his skin now looks beautiful. And for me, I've always thought like, I wonder what his skincare routine is, but I never actually made the effort to go out and try to find what his skincare routine is until I came across this video. It's called Morning Skincare Routine. And bitch, this was posted 2 years ago and my ass just found it. I don't know why it took me so long. I don't think I know how to internet right. And since he's made this video, I've yet to see any content on his Instagram or his YouTube channel that shows a new skincare routine, even though from what I remember, he promised us that he was going to give us a new skincare routine. So anytime, Bretman. Hopefully if he ever sees this video, this is my message that he should upload a new skincare routine. So let's get into it. If you don't know me, I am a skincare specialist. That is the official title of my position at the skincare company that I work for. I am not, however, a licensed esthetician or a dermatologist, nor do I ever claim to be one or know more than either of them. If you do have any concerns or struggles with your skin, feel free to go to a dermatologist or esthetician to get that shit treated. This is all just for fun and information's sake. I am so excited. I've been waiting to watch this ever since I first discovered it just for you guys. So you guys better be thankful. That body snatched.
Hey bitch, it's me, Bretman motherfucking rock, and in today's video we are gonna be talking about my motherfucking skincare.
How is it possible for someone to have that much energy? I don't understand. I am my most extra self in my videos and I don't even compare to the level of energy that he exudes constantly. I don't understand.
Motherfucking Now bitch!
It's crazy how much he has grown and how different he looks just compared to 2 years ago. Like even here he is like twink body, but now he's like bulked up, muscular. Even his face looks so different. I'm just like, dang, how many different looks can Bretman serve? We love a looks androgynous queen.
This is my morning, daytime, after motherfucking noon skincare routine, bitch. I did just open a motherfucking PO motherfucking box in this bitch. You guys have time to send me stuff. You guys don't have to send me stuff, but if you are gonna send me stuff, please send me some Mexican candy because it's so hard to find here in Hawaii and I love Mexican candy.
Oh my fucking god, yes. Comment down below if I should get a PO box because I'm thinking about it. But if I ever do get a PO box, the first thing that I am asking for is Mexican candy. You guys don't even understand how difficult it is to find here. And the gift that my manager gave to me, she lives on the mainland, when I went and visited LA, her gift to me was Mexican candy. He's absolutely right. It's so difficult to find here.
So this is what my skin looks like now.
The skin looks good.
See, she has some hyperpigment motherfucking because I have really manly skin because my skin is very thick, like, and when I do get scars, bitch, ooh. That shit does not leave my skin for about 6 to 8 business months. Not days, bitch. Business months.
That is a mood, honestly. Before I was able to find a good skincare routine, my acne scars, the post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation that you get after having a pimple, it would like never go away, ever. And sometimes people with deeper skin tones struggle with this even more, so I can't even imagine the struggle. That shit is not fun.
Now, if you guys are wondering, I am combination skin. I am more drier on my ozone and in this area in particular, this nose area right here, this area right here, She's a little oily like.
You know, he does the same thing that you guys are always calling me out for in the comment section. He touches his face so much, and that is something I still struggle with like crazy, especially in my YouTube videos because of all the stressful reaction videos I have to do. It's so hard for me not to touch my face, and he has the same exact struggle just touching his face. I also have combination skin as well. The only difference is that I have combination skin in my T-zone and dry cheeks. He said like O-zone. That's usually a term I don't hear very often, but yes, the O-zone, which is all around dry and then oily right around the nose area. It's interesting because I'm looking and it looks like the most breakouts that he has is on his forehead, which is an interesting combination. People with dry skin who break out, that's always a really tricky thing to find skin solutions for. But I mean, besides that, his skin looks great, like the even skin tone. He talks about hyperpigmentation, but his skin looks pretty clear.
I just want to show you guys my skin right now as I show some of my imperfections that I struggle with still. So as you can see, I still have hyperpigmentation from my past pimples and from pricking on my skin. Now I really have sensitive skin as well. Like I would just prick like this and that part would turn red like instantly, bitch. And I also have acne scars from previous pimples on my forehead. It's not as perfect as people think it is. It's really not that perfect. But when you do touch my skin like that, you can't really feel like bumps from pimples and acne. It's just really the marks and like all the hyperpigmentations that I still have from going to the beach a lot and then staying home and then going to the beach and staying home in the AC. So my skin gets really fucked up.
That, oh my god, the truth in that statement. When I used to work in a retail environment, my skin would just freak out because of all the AC and then the humidity outside. One thing I have to say right away, and I wonder if he has changed this since, he's touching his face a lot. Now I'm totally guilty of this. I touch my face, but the amount as to which he's dragging his fingers across his face is pretty extreme. And the problem with that is that a lot of times oil and bacteria can build up on our fingertips. I mean, our fingers are some of the dirtiest, if not the most dirty part of our body because we're constantly touching things that have bacteria on them, and when we transfer that to our skin, a lot of times it can cause reactions, breakouts, inflammation, which is why it's just better to not touch your face at all. And the amount that he's already touched his face in the 2 minutes that I've watched this is pretty intense. No bueno for the skin.
Bitch, if you guys are wondering what my skin used to look like, I'm gonna flash some pictures right here, bitch.
His face. I can't with his faces. That's one thing about Bretman when I first discovered him 5 to 6 years ago. The faces he would make were just like the most insane, extreme, hideous, but glorious facial expressions that I've ever seen. That is quite a transformation though. I have to say, when I first discovered Bretman, yes, that was the skin that he used to have. Like pretty intense hyperpigmentation, breakouts all over his face. So the fact that he was able to transform his skin from where it was to where it is now in this video, let alone to where it is current day, is like amazing. That's why I'm saying he had the glow up of the century, because for real, his skin is beautiful. He's definitely doing something right. I just want to see if I agree or disagree with the products that he used.
I recommend drinking a lot of water, bitch. If you're watching this right now, drink a cup of water and you're already halfway through your motherfucking goal. If you're not the type to drink a lot of water, it's okay. Like, I mean, it's not like the miracle fucking drink. Like, it's not gonna make you lose like all your pimples.
I love this so much already. Thank you. I swear, if he was about to start preaching up the butt about how water is the miracle ingredient, how it clears up your skin, how that's the most important part of your skincare routine, I would have been tempted to turn this off. If you guys don't know, water, while it is healthy for survival and for hydration and, you know, just to be alive, there has been no scientifically justified link between water consumption and clear or hydrated skin. I made a whole video about this. I will link it in the description box below if you do want to watch it. All the posts you see on Twitter about how water is the reason why people have breakouts and acne is just stupid. It's ignorant and stupid. Ignore it.
Now that I got all of the boring stuff out of the way and you probably want to know what products I use on my face, come to my fucking bathroom and I'll fucking show you.
Ooh, we get a tour of the bathroom.
Bitch, I said come to my bathroom now! Before I start, I just want to say, from my understanding, a lot of females break out due to like periods and stuff. That's just for my sister and a lot of my friends. They break out when they have their
hormonal
periods.
acne.
And
it's a bitch.
That's really something that I can't speak for, or like that's something I really don't go through, so I can't really give you guys tips and tricks about that.
It's funny how many things he's saying that I'm just like, oh my gosh, I feel that on a cellular level. So many of you guys ask like, how do I take care of hormonal acne? And I'm like, why are you asking me? Someone who has never experienced it before. Every time girls talk to me about hormonal acne and how big of a struggle it is, I'm just like, fuck. I am so glad I don't have to go through that. I don't know why females have to go through that shit. That is messed up in my opinion.
So before I start, I like to get my hair out of my face, especially because I have longer hair for a guy. Sometimes she gets a little oily and that oil gets all over my forehead, and sis, she be breaking out from the motherfucking hair oils. So I don't know if that's a thing, but just keep your hair out of your face if you guys are breaking out.
Preach. Yes, this is something that a lot of people underestimate the power of. Some people have hairstyles or bangs where it falls down onto their forehead. Not only do you get the natural oil that comes from your hair down the follicle onto your forehead, which can help contribute to breakouts, also any type of hair products that you are using can be transferred to your forehead as well, which is only going to make it a breeding ground for bacteria, which will lead to breakouts. In addition to this, usually when people start breaking out because of that, they'll tend to cover their forehead more with their hair, which makes the problem even worse. So it's just best if you are breaking out to make sure that your hair is not touching your forehead at all. That's really going to help the issue.
So to wash your face, honestly, motherfucking speaking, a lot of the cleansers all work the same, so I'm not really recommending this one, but this is the one that I use. Like I said, a lot of the cleansers work the same, so you don't really have to fucking, as long as it cleans your skin, it cleans your skin. I recommend getting a really light one, nothing that's scented, nothing that's has ingredients you've never heard of. But this is the Pixie Glow Mud Cleanser with 5% glycolic acid and aloe vera.
So I kind of agree, but mostly disagree. When he's saying that it's just a cleanser, you can kind of use whichever one you want. I tend to disagree with this statement. It's definitely something that I first thought when I first got into skincare. Cleansing can be the most damaging and stripping part of a skincare routine, but a lot of people don't realize it because they just look at it as a simple cleanser. I like that he said avoid something with scent, but the funny thing is that the cleanser that he goes in with, I believe, does have fragrance, so personally, I don't have a problem with fragrance in cleansers because it's just a wash-off treatment. But the cleanser that he's going in with is from Pixie. If you guys don't know my opinion on Pixie, I will link the video in the description box below. I'm just personally not really a fan of the brand. And I also don't like cleansers that have like harsh treatments like glycolic acid, for example, for everyday use. Because I feel like that strong of exfoliation should be done like every other day at maximum. I personally believe that cleansing should be a really gentle step. Just enough to get the dirt out of your skin and all the excess sebum, but not to overly strip or overly treat your skin, which can lead to increased skin sensitivity and breakouts.
I just wash my face for about 15 seconds. Now that my face is dry, I'm gonna go to my makeup room and show you guys the rest of the steps. Welcome to my motherfucking makeup room, and you're probably wondering,
oh my god! Whoa, got too excited. That fucking tapestry. If you are one of the Bretman OGs, you remember that tapestry. That was like all the content that he made 5 to 6 years ago. Everything was in front of that tapestry. Wow, that is a throwback.
Brett, do you use a toner? For exfoliation, I don't really like to exfoliate my skin because I tend to notice that when I exfoliate, my skin gets more oily and it gets my fucking shit like all irritated and shit, so I don't exfoliate that often with hard exfoliant.
You know, I can understand a struggle. That can definitely be a symptom of using too strong of an exfoliating treatment or the wrong type of exfoliant. Because in my opinion, exfoliating is one of the must steps of the 4-step skincare routine. And I think there's an exfoliant for everyone. He says he has dry skin. I personally usually recommend like glycolic acid, lactic acid, or PHAs for dry skin. If I were to give him recommendations, I personally would recommend PHAs because they're the most gentle type of exfoliant, but also good for dry skin because they do have some humectant like abilities which draw in moisture from the environment into the skin, which would help with his dry areas. But I wonder if he just went in with too strong of treatments because that's usually the problem that people have when it comes to exfoliation. Also, daily exfoliation is not necessary whatsoever, so it could be that he was just exfoliating too much, but I definitely think he could use an exfoliant.
Now when I am using a toner, I like to use the Escanol. Now, this first started in the Philippines. This is a Filipino product. I am Filipino. So if you guys are familiar with this, my Filipinos out there, it's really amazing, but it burns your motherfucking skin. If you have sensitive skin, I don't recommend it at all. Or if you have oily skin, I recommend this. But again, I rarely use this. I only ever use this if I feel like my skin just needs a deep cleanse.
So your skin burning is never a good sign. A lot of times people think like, oh, if it's burning, that means it's working. Bitch, no, that means it's hurting your skin. Take it the fuck off. Take it off pronto. Some products is good if it has a little bit of a tingling sensation, like exfoliating products, because it means the exfoliating acids are being delivered into your skin, but a burning sensation is not good whatsoever. I'm actually going to look up the ingredients of this product because I'm really curious to see what's in it. That could definitely contribute to breakouts in his skin. Ooh, so I went to Escanol's website and they don't have the ingredient list anywhere on their website. That is a huge turn off. If a company is not disclosing what ingredients they use in their products, run the fuck away. That usually means they have something to hide, and if it's burning, chuck that product in the trash. Well, the recycle bin. Because we're earth conscious.
Now for the moisturizer, I am going to recommend 3 moisturizers for you guys that I really like. This is the It Cream Confidence in a Cream motherfucking anti-aging I feel like a beauty guru doing this. This is the anti-aging moisturizer, which I really like. This, however, has no SPF in it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that product. I feel like I'm shouting out so many of my videos. Self-promo. But I actually did a brand review video on It Cosmetics and I talked about why I don't like this product. If you are interested in learning about that, link in the description box. But yeah, not a fan. Overpriced basic moisturizer.
But if you guys need SPF or if you guys are more on the oilier side, I really recommend the Murad Oil Control Mattifying with the SPF of 15. I really recommend this if you guys are more on the oilier side. I don't recommend this if you guys are a combination, because if you put this on your dry area, bitch, it will be dried the fuck up. So I just put it on.
I've used that product before and I personally did like it. The only thing though, I didn't like that it only had an SPF of 15 because that is definitely not enough protection to last you throughout the day. If you are using that product, you absolutely have to follow up with a sunscreen afterwards because that will just not be enough to protect you. And definitely don't use it on your dry areas. He is right about that.
Last but not the least, I rarely like to talk about this product because it's very hard to find and I don't know where you guys could find it, but I will try to leave links down below where you guys could get it. You guys could probably get it on eBay or something, but honestly, this is called the Vika Day Cream. Now you're probably like, if you're tough to get it, so where do you get it? I get it at the local Filipino store. This is not a Filipino product. I believe it's from Cambodia because I tried to buy this in the Philippines. They don't have it, but they sell it at the Filipino store at Festival and the Fish Market in Waipahu.
Interesting.
If you guys are from Hawaii.
You know, I do like some of those markets because you can find some interesting skincare, but it's also somewhat of a risk because a lot of times with skincare products that do come from other countries, they don't have the same regulation in terms of ingredient disclosure that we do. So you aren't completely sure about what ingredients you are putting on your face. At least that's the struggle that I've had because there are a lot of skincare products from the Philippines that I've always been down to try, but they don't have the same ingredient disclosure laws. So I get too nervous about it. I just tried looking for the ingredients. I can't find them.
The claim of this says this cream will help the skin look smoother and healthier, and I could motherfucking confirm that. This has an SPF of 30, which is a lot of SPF, which is why it kind of gives me like that ghost cast sometimes that you guys see on my Snapchat.
So if it is leaving that ghost cast on the face, it's probably a mineral sunscreen with zinc oxide or titanium dioxide. Both ingredients I do like. They're really good for protecting your skin from the sun, but they can leave a white cast, which is why I personally don't recommend them for darker skin tones. For deeper skin tones, I usually recommend Korean sunscreens because they have more innovative UV filters that don't leave any type of white cast. If you want to learn more about my favorites, I will link a video in the description box where I talk about some of the best Korean sunscreens. But yeah, that is a side effect, but at least he is using a moisturizer with SPF 30 because you need a minimum, especially in Hawaii, you need a minimum of SPF 30 anytime you're in the sun.
So I just got a little bit, even this is actually a lot. So I put this all over my face. And it's gonna give me like a sunscreen ghost cast.
Ooh, wow. Okay, yeah, that white cast is really severe.
I look pink. I'm gonna tell you guys some little tips and tricks to help avoid breakouts and such. If you guys are always the type to be touching your skin, touching your pimples, picking at your pimples, I recommend waiting at night when you're gonna wash your face.
He is me. Oh my god. I'm always on my channel talking about like, guys, you really want to be really clean with your skin. Make sure you don't touch your skin because all the bacteria. And then here I am in my videos like... But at least he recognizes that it is important. And like he said, wait until nighttime when you have washed your hands before you touch your skin. Completely agree. But overall, it's just better if you minimize touching your skin altogether except for applying your skincare routine.
Like when I do this face, I don't even touch my face
His
because
classic
I'm not
face.
trying to transfer no motherfucking germs in my face. Have y'all ever seen me touch my face? No! don't touch your fucking face because that is, okay, I just touched my face, but it's clean. If you're gonna try out a product, give that product at least 2 weeks or at least a week until you move on to the next product. Because if you're constantly putting product on your face, it's gonna fuck it the fuck up. And one more fucking thing,
like I said before, I can relate to this on a cellular level. My skin a month ago went through a freak out session because like every other day I was using a new product. Not because I wanted to, but just because I was getting so many packages in the mail of products and I just felt so much pressure to use them all. And sure enough, my skin freaked out. I had to recover it. Breakouts, all that nasty shit. It was not fun. Listen to what he says.
I know online that it says if you use coconut oil, it's amazing for your face, but I use that on my fucking face, bitch, and that is what made my face look like this. Disgusting. It made me...
Oh my god, yes, finally a YouTuber using his platform to tell people to not use coconut oil. Thank the Lord above. If you haven't heard enough from me, folks, listen to Bretman motherfucking rock. He speaks the truth. Coconut oil is just not a good moisturizing ingredient for your face. I never recommend it. There are so many better alternatives, and the majority of time, people who use coconut oil will break out, have freak out reactions. It's not worth it. Listen to good skincare advice instead of that Twitter skincare thread.
Breakout so bad. All my pores were clogged. I should have just listened to the rule. Don't put fucking oils on your face. Like, don't be trying to sue me because this is the products that work on me. It might not work on you. Like I said for the 15 fucking billion times. I don't want to read comments saying, I think this is not gonna work. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. It works on me.
He's calling me out. The defense has no statement. I'm just joking, no hate whatsoever. It's just my personal opinions. You guys have your own, he has his own. I totally respect it. But he's wrong. I'm kidding. Wow, you know, I don't often say this on my channel, but I am pleasantly surprised. Honestly, that skincare routine was not as horrific as I thought it was going to be, especially considering it was 2 years ago. And let me just say, the skincare knowledge that was available online 2 years ago versus now, two different fucking worlds. Thankfully, skincare education has changed so much for the better. And I have to say, some of the things, yes, he was saying, I was like, okay, no. That is not the way to go. That's not the right lane. Get out of that mindset. But the majority of things honestly weren't that bad. And compared to other YouTubers who were doing DIY face mask bullshit on their face 24/7, I personally think that he was pretty educated about skincare. He's pretty much covering the essentials and he's keeping it pretty simple. And that's the thing I'm always telling you guys. The majority of skin issues can be solved by a simple 4-step skincare routine. If you use each of those steps correctly and find non-irritating products for each of them, a lot of skin conditions will help resolve themselves. And then when you have freak out moments, you can hit it with the extra treatments. I am interested though in the nighttime skincare routine, so let me know if you guys want to see a reaction to that. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. Bretman, if you are watching this, hit a bitch up. No, I'm kidding. Please upload a new skincare routine. We have been waiting. And if you guys haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah.